Yeah, okay. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to move on. Loads still to get through in this hour on Good Morning Transfers. But Everton's Merseyside rivals are, of course, champions Liverpool. We saw Thiago Alcantara in action this weekend against Chelsea. We caught up with Alex Gilday, trot from the Kop TV, and just keep an eye out as he has quite a fitting location.
Let's start off with some of the arrivals that's actually happened at Liverpool over the last 2 weeks since the last time we caught up. And let's start with Thiago. I mean,
yeah.
Catch us up as a Liverpool fan. How do you feel?
Well, yeah, I mean, the last time we spoke, I think you remember I said Liverpool don't actually do their business until the latter end of the window. I think we were 37 days into it last time. And I did say, and I remember, when we come back in a couple of weeks, there might be some changes. And obviously last Thursday, there were two huge signings in Thiago and Jota. Thiago, for me, and I tweeted this the other day, lads, I think he is the biggest name signing Liverpool have ever made in their history. Can you guys name me another player who has come to Anfield at this age, 29, at the peak of their career, who's won everything? I mean, we usually make stars, we usually sell them, but now they want to come to us, and it's a monumental shift. And listen, it's an absolute pleasure to watch that man pull on the number 6 jersey. He got the full Klopp treatment, the big hug before. Oh, mate, my heart was racing already, to be honest. Unbelievable.
AGT, before you go on, just show us where you are, by the way.
Yeah, so I am actually outside the home of football. There you go. It's the Kop stand outside. Big up to the Park pub. We're in Anfield right now. So I had to come and represent properly with you guys. Come on.
I appreciate that. Okay, look, but clearly you are pumped about Thiago. Is he going to be the difference maker this season? Is he the guy that kind of cements the title challenge, cements the title reign?
I've had this conversation a lot, Anton, and it's a great question. I think if there's 1 or 2 or 3 players in the world who could come in and improve this starting 11, then Thiago would have been one of them. It's a game changer, Anton, and I think before this signing, there were some sceptics about whether Liverpool have it in them to retain the title. But I think when you sign Thiago and then bring in Jota as well, who's a proven Premier League player, then I think it only just doubles our chances, to be honest. And I'm going to say it, I am confident that we will retain it, but there will be ups and downs along the way, of course.
Naturally, when it comes to any sort of, especially in these COVID times, and you see players that are coming in, which is obviously going to make fans always excited, you're going to get departures. And we had listed off, we had sat here and we had spoke about sort of the players that you would want to see come off the bill. Not one of those players that you mentioned was Ryan Brewster. He seems to be the number 1 target to be leaving Liverpool to sort of balance the books, as they say. I mean, how do you feel as a Liverpool fan watching that 20-year-old marksman potentially leave your club in this window?
I mean, I said on this show last time that I would be gutted if he left, and I still stand by that. I'm a big fan of his, and I think if we were to get rid of him, then we'd be forced into keeping Divock Origi, because you can't get rid of both of them. We do need some striking kind of number 9 backups, and Jota isn't really that right now. So I think, yeah, listen, I'd love to keep Ryan Brewster. If the price is right, though, just like Brucey Boy, then we could sell him. But there is that buyback clause that we would insert, of course. But like you say, a lot more names to come out in the next 2 weeks. I don't think we'll be buying any more players. I'm quite happy with what we've got now. I think Fabinho can easily deputise at that 4th choice centre-back role. And I can see Karius going in time. I can see Grujic. I can see Wilson maybe off to Burnley. I can see Nat Phillips maybe going. And there's probably a couple more that you could throw in the maybe section, the likes of Shaqiri, Origi and Brewster. It's going to be a tough 2 weeks for players leaving. Obviously, no one wants to leave Liverpool at this stage, but if you can get the games elsewhere, then who are we to hold them back if they can't get in the first team right now?